So, hey everybody, welcome back. David from Atomic Candy and the amazing Miss Lady Pop Hunter here again to bring you the weekly roundup where we're going to take a look at some items from various manufacturers. Of course, Jada Metals and Funko and Sideshow, which is a big umbrella of different companies, so on and so forth. Wanted to run through a couple of images here really quick, some Instagram stuff, because we are on Instagram, Open by Chance on Instagram and on Facebook. I wanted to show this one right here. Not too sure. Think this might be counterfeit. I think this playset might be counterfeit. Can you tell why?
The latest projection.
Avengers. Does that look like the Avengers?
Oh, those people? Oh, no, that's Star Wars. Oh, it's a bunch of random people.
Yeah, you get Batman and Superman, Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper, and then of course the Thing, who's part of the Fantastic Four. Nobody in there is from the Avengers.
Oh,
I thought that was hilarious. And this is for, you go into some of these dollar stores and stuff, you see this counterfeit weird crap. This is hilarious. This is a comic strip I saw on Facebook. I just had to share.
Oh.
Collectors in Funko's little kid in bed, and he pulls the plug on Funko. I got a kick out of that. And of course, if you just saw our last unboxing video, you knew I had a very, very hard time recently with really crappy packages, and look what I got in the mail this week. Another one, beat to death, holes punched through it. Give me a break, huh?
But the figure was fine.
The figure did survive. The figure did survive, but only because the particular manufacturer makes very sturdy boxes. Not because of any magic here with this box. This is like a cereal box. I was so pissed off. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with Jada Metals, one of your favorites.
You showed that last week.
Did I show the Jack? I don't know if I showed Jack. We've seen Jack.
Oh, I picked it up.
Yes, it's already hitting stores. That's why.
What it is. You showed Mickey Mouse last week. I bought that.
Mickey Mouse. And she got the Jack. She can't resist. The 4 inches and bigger.
I love Jada.
She don't like the little ones, but these are cool and heavy because they are die-cast metal.
Yeah.
And we also have.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Who makes that?
Huh?
Who makes that?
Jada.
Oh, that's Jada?
That's a Jada Metal set. Anniversary. Of course, it's the Nano, so it's a 1-inch little Mickey. But they build the big diorama, kind of like what they did with the Nightmare Before Christmas diorama.
See, that'll work because it's something else. It's not just some little 1-inch figure. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and it comes in a big window box.
Oh.
So you don't have to, just like the Jack Skellington in his little moonscape thing that they did. It comes in a big window box, so you can display it like that if you so choose. And that's pretty much it from Jada. And we're going to jump off into Mezco. And Mezco's got a homemade Spider-Man suit. Spider-Man, when he made his first outfit, and it's made out of just whatever he could throw together. And that's what he ended up with.
Like some long johns with a sweater.
Basically, he's got those big contraptions on his wrists, and it's kind of ridiculous looking, but that's all he had until Tony Stark, Iron Man, helped him out. You remember he came and met him in the Avengers film. But this is the Spider-Man Homecoming suit from Mezco 1/12 Collective Action Figures, which I'm a fan of.
Yeah,
I like their
lately.
And I've been doing a lot of reviews on them on this channel. If you haven't seen that, look for that. I really do like what they do with this. Not a big fan of these, however.
The Living Dead.
Yeah, this is Talking Chloe. She does talk. Haunted doll that talks. So these are typically around 65-ish.
Yeah, I've seen them in FYE.
The 1/12 collective figures usually run around $80 and up, in case you were wondering. And, that's all for Mezco. But we're going to take a look at NECA. And NECA has the Bad Blood versus Enforcer Predator 2-pack coming up.
I like that.
Big window box.
Yeah,
she's into the NECA 7-inch figures.
And I do like the Predators. And NECA has a couple of Predators. I was thinking about getting a few. And that one I like because it's a nice window box. It's not the flap, so you don't have to trying to
Yeah,
figure that
because
out.
that is an issue. They got some real nice figures, and I have a few myself. And it's like, how do you display that with the flap open
Mm-hmm.
without damaging
Damaging
the
anything.
flap? Or, unless you take the whole thing apart and put it back in the box later
Yeah,
on. And
because you can do that.
yeah, you can do that. And
Oh,
another Pennywise is coming. This one with a multitude of different heads. You see, like the one's got
nice.
the iron bar through his skull, and
I
there's
don't recognize the three heads at the top. The one that's on
mhm,
him. Now the one with the rod. I think
yes,
that one was in the movie,
yes, they're all
but
from the movie.
but I don't remember.
The other one is the one with the wig because they're looking at
Oh yeah,
slides
yeah,
and his
yeah.
head the character transforms into Pennywise and the wig brushes away from his face. So you got a basically a standard Pennywise body, but then they
Mhm.
got a multitude of heads with it. So this
Yeah,
is the next
I like that.
next
And
one.
that's from NECA.
Yes,
Mm,
she has all the other ones. So
hmm
this would be an interesting addition here,
Yeah,
transforming mouths and
yeah.
whatever they got going on. And this is with
I
the
remember that movie.
Silent Night, Deadly Night
Mm.
Part 2.
I don't know if I saw it, but I do remember. If I saw it, I saw the first one.
And this is a special edition figure that's connected to a DVD release, DVD and Blu-ray release.
But it looks like you get the Blu-ray with that.
Yeah, I think there's a package. It's got and that poster is also in
So
the
you get the
package.
figure, the poster, and the
And the
DVD.
DVD, and it's I forget what they call that set. Somebody knows, they
Little
can put it in the
package.
comment section down below. There's a specific company that does this. It's like a metal tin, and it has all sorts of extras with the DVD. It's some sort of an
Oh, yeah,
anniversary thing
yeah,
that they
yeah.
do.
Yeah, you got a couple of
Yeah,
those.
and NECA did this for them for the
Cool.
set.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get out of NECA and we're gonna jump into Sideshow.
Mm.
Sideshow's got a lot this week. Alice Cooper, 1/6 scale figure.
Alice Cooper's an ugly dude.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes, he's not
Well,
a good looking.
that's
Even
why
when he was younger, he was
that's
not
why he's
good.
always worn makeup, I guess.
Again,
But you get Alice Cooper. He's got
Snake.
he's got a foil, the sword. He's got the replacement jacket, an extra head because the hat doesn't come off, so you have to change the whole head out to get the hat on him. The snake. Alice
That's
Cooper.
a extra upper body.
No, it comes with a mannequin,
Oh,
so that you can do that. But the head and the jacket come off the mannequin, and you put them on the figure.
mm.
220 if you really have to have Alice Cooper.
That's a hot toy.
No, it's PCS collectibles
Oh,
through
okay.
Sideshow. But it's same difference. It's a 1/6 scale figure.
Mm-hmm.
Hot Toys is just the biggest market for 1/6 scale. But there's other companies. Well, like you get the 3-0 turtles and stuff.
Yeah, I do.
The Apple. We had said it several times because sometimes they use, when they do the Court of the Dead especially,
Yeah,
they put an apple for scale, and this is the apple they use.
that is cool.
It is available now for sale because enough people sat there and said, "Are you going to sell the apple?" Yes, they are. And the apple will cost you $50.
That's
50.
nice, especially
It
if it
is.
fits into a horror theme.
Yeah, it does. I think it's actually pretty cool. I like
It
the apple.
is. That's good that they did it because I
hmm
know we've said it several times,
Yeah.
and like you said, others probably
I'm
suggested
sure a
it.
lot of people have suggested it besides
Mm-hmm.
us, and Sideshow saw an opportunity and said, "You know what? The hell with it. We'll go ahead and produce the apple." So here it comes, $50.
That's not bad.
No, it's not so bad.
Mm-hmm. Look at that
Batman.
guy. Ooh, he's
Look at the
big.
size of that
Look
statue.
at the base. That's a
hmm
what, a raven
Yeah,
or
something.
some kind of bird.
On the it's like a gargoyle type thing. It's on
Yeah.
the edge of a building. He's up there with a rifle, or you can change out the arm so that he's holding rope. This is a huge piece.
Yeah.
And here's another angle on it, and that is not mixed media. That is sculpted. So all of the texturing, all of the stretching of the clothing, all of
Mm-hmm.
that is sculpted
Oh wow.
from Prime 1. So
Yeah.
get
So
ready
you're
for
gonna
it.
pay for that.
1,200 for the Master Race Edition Batman.
Wow. They do
Yeah,
good work, but you're gonna
they
pay
really
for it.
do. Prime 1 is pretty much top of the food chain for this kind of
You don't
statue.
show a
But
lot of XM Studio.
oh well,
Just saying.
yeah, that's up to Sideshow.
Hmm.
DC Collectibles, and this is Starfire from DC. And it almost looks like a drawing, the way they did the coloring on it.
Yeah.
I like the coloring.
Mm-hmm.
And just in case you were wondering, yeah, you get that shot.
I had to show that.
Because that's why some people
Yeah, and
buy
that's
it.
how they're going to display it too.
Kota Bukaya did these, so it's going to be sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is $80.
Mm-hmm.
And they also did Zatanna from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Kota Bukaya again. Zatanna. They like doing really sexy looking females with a kind of anime-ish looking face.
Yeah.
And DC Comics, $75 for her. Deadpool 1/6 scale figure, and this is Dusty Deadpool. This is Deadpool after he's been run through the mill. You see, he's got duct tape on his arm and on his leg. He's got the bomb. This is connected to Deadpool 2, so he's got a bomb around his neck.
Mm.
His swords, the pistols, various eye changes out. So instead of changing heads, and you see this with some of the Spider-Man figures recently, where you can pull the eyes out and replace them, and a multitude of hands. Dusty Deadpool will set you back $251 from Hot Toys.
That's not too bad.
No, that's about average for a Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure, actually. They do good work, though.
Mm-hmm. They do.
This is Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, and this one is from 3-0.
Oh, okay.
And it comes with what you see there.
Yes.
And, we don't know the show, so we're hanging in the balance here, showing you this character, but we do know that 3-0 does good work.
Yeah.
She
I have a few 3-0s.
She does have some 3-0 1/6 scale figures. Brienne will set you back $208.
Ooh.
Now, this is where it's going to get weird. Okay?
Right.
Now, this is where it's going to get weird. This is all from Hot Toys. I get a series of images here. This is only for the arm and for the other apparatus there that's pictured, where they give you a scale. Hulkbuster Accessories 1/6 scale. This is $251.
You're paying $251 for that arm?
For the arm and for the other accessory that they show pictured, okay?
Some garbage.
The Hulkbuster is sold separately.
Why they couldn't add the arm?
Hulkbuster, which you see there's an Iron Man 1/6 scale figure inside of it. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
Does not come with this Hulkbuster. The Iron Man is also sold separately. The Hulkbuster is $1,150.
That's a bunch of mess. You're gonna pay $251 for an arm.
For an arm and
that thing, and then the Hulkbuster.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. This is a deluxe version. Now, what I'm unclear about is if this Hulkbuster comes with the arm and the other device, and the arm and device that's being sold separately is as an upgrade to the previous Hulkbuster.
Oh.
It's a possibility. I haven't quite got that part figured out.
Oh. Well.
The Iron Man.
That's the Iron Man that goes in the Hulkbuster?
Yeah. So this is the Iron Man that you would buy separately that goes with that Hulkbuster. Die-cast metal. Hulkbuster is also die-cast, by the way.
Yeah.
He's die-cast. He lights up. Hulkbuster lights up. And this is how he goes with it. The Mark 43 XL III is 43. That Iron Man is 360. So if you want to put it all together, you're going to be out about $1,500. So
you'll be out more than that because
plus shipping. So Hot Toys is really feeling itself this month because that's the most expensive thing I've seen come out of Hot Toys. And there is an alternative Mark 44 or no, 46, I'm sorry. XL VI would be 46. So there's an alternative Mark 46 version that you see here that has opening panels and lights and all of that. This one is 377. So he's 17. This one's more $17 more expensive than the Mark 43.
Mm.
So yeah, I mean that'll put you back if you can afford the Hulkbuster. And again, I pointed out before, of course, Sideshow does take payments, but that's a big payment for Hot Toys.
I don't know.
I think so. I like it, but I can't see sinking that much into a 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah.
Iron Giant. The Iron Giant, which is actually a really good movie.
Oh, is it?
It's a really excellent animated film. It's a big piece. You see
Yeah.
the model here. It's got the little kid who was the Giant's friend.
Mm-hmm.
750. Limited edition to 100 pieces.
Oh, wow.
This
That's a
only-
really limited
Yeah, that is
edition.
low. 100 pieces only, $750.
Mm.
I kind of like it
That
'cause
little kid come with it?
yeah, stays on his shoulder.
Mm.
But I just like it because I like the movie.
Mm.
I thought they did a great job on the film.
Okay.
The Life Clock. And you have to be down with Escape from New York to get this. I like Escape from New York, classic 80s film.
Mm-hmm.
He had the life clock. As the clock ticked down,
Mm-hmm.
he had a poison in his system,
Oh.
and he had to get the antidote before it was over. He had to complete his mission in time.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, they made a watch of a life clock. I like the watch. I dig it. Problem, can't stand Velcro. It's a Velcro closure. It's a very, it's got a 70s vibe to it, which I really dig. If it was snaps, I would like it better. I don't like that they put a Velcro closure on it. And then there's the price, $400.
$400
$400
for that
for
watch?
1-to-1 scale prop. It's considered a prop replica because it's absolutely identical. Although I don't remember if it had a Velcro closure or not in the movie.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
That's a bit much for a watch.
A lot of people will pay a lot more for watches.
I'm pretty sure you can find something similar on the computer, or if you look in the store, you
Possibly.
can find something similar for like $10
Okay.
and put that up in your room.
Yeah. Nosferatu portrait,
Hmm.
since it is Halloween coming up.
He's
That looks
Dracula, right?
Yes, that looks
Mhm.
like the original silent movie version of Nosferatu. Remember we talked about it just recently in our Halloween episode that we did
You said you saw
a week
that
ago.
movie.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
Limited edition of 150 pieces,
Hmm.
250 framed and matted. No option to get it rolled
Oh, wow.
because sometimes they will tell you, okay, 250 framed and matted or $90, and we'll send it to you in a tube. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
No option with this one. You must get it framed and matted, as far as I can tell. Pewter stuff.
Mm.
Pewter Captain America,
Mm-hmm.
and he is 225.
Mm.
And I'm not a big fan of pewter because
I've seen a pewter statue somebody had, and it's like I think they put a coating on it. It actually looked real good.
Mhm.
Somebody had that Thanos statue.
yes, it was Thanos. I remember.
And it actually looked pretty good.
I
It
believe that
didn't-
was Rad Titan
It was.
who was showing
It
that.
wasn't peeling or anything, so I think they must put a coating on it to keep it from peeling. But it actually looked really nice.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it looks like a 1/10 scale.
Yeah, it looks pretty big in that guy's hand.
225,
Hmm.
and a Spider-Man
Okay.
from the same series.
Mm-hmm.
200 for Spider-Man. It looks like he's on a chimney that's collapsing.
Yeah.
Now I like this. QMX Master Series,
Who's that?
1/6 scale Scotty
Mm.
from the original 60s Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
James Doohan was the actor, of course. And I have the Khan from this series. And this is the latest one in the series.
From Hot Toys?
No, QMX makes
QMX?
these. Yes, QMX makes this. They have the Star Trek contract.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, not too many people have a Star Trek contract because if you would do
Mezco
some
got
stuff
one.
all over the place. Yeah, they do because they make the 1/12 scale.
Hmm.
But in 1/6 scale formats, these are the only ones I see doing it right now.
Okay.
And I have the Con. There's a Dr. McCoy also. I don't have McCoy. And this is $180 for
Oh,
1/6,
okay.
yeah, 1/6 scale figure. That is not bad at all.
Yeah.
Superman statue.
It looks very animated.
It is. It's based on the animated series.
Hmm.
So animated Superman flying off the roof of the Daily Planet. And there is a separate portrait for this because you have regular looking Superman and
Going with him looking away.
yeah, the
Like in
one
a
portrait he
parade.
looks plain and one portrait he looks like he has a little bit of determination to his face.
He looked like he in a parade.
Hmm. $425
Ooh,
for this statue.
that's a bit much.
Wonder Woman, she's back.
I thought that was that Leia.
No, that is Wonder Woman.
She
And
looks real tribal.
yeah, because this is her on the island before she became legitimate Wonder Woman.
Mm.
So it's a Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. They did a good job on it, especially with the hair.
Oh, did they?
Look at the hair,
Yeah,
the
it
way
looks
that
real.
it's and the ponytail and everything. Yeah, they did a great sculpt on that.
Hmm.
Very good likeness. They did a good job, I think.
Yeah.
And I know it's one of those things that like they just keep cranking them out. Wonder Woman all over the place.
Hmm.
This is a good likeness.
Of the actress.
Yeah, and it's different. It's different than the traditional look
Yeah,
of the
she'll
Wonder
have
Woman.
on a little Wonder Woman outfit.
And it looks like they've done that that artificial skin over the limbs, so the joints are underneath to cover up any jointing. One drawback to that I'll warn people about is that if you're not careful with it, that stuff can split.
Mm.
That silicone, it can split. Be careful. $235 for this one.
Oh.
And we're going to get out of Sideshow. We're going to take a look at Super 7.
Yay, Super 7.
Yeah, she's a fan of Super 7.
Hmm.
And this is a release. This is for the classic characters made in the Filmation style. So they're made to look like the Filmation cartoon. Who we got there?
She-Ra, Fisto, Grizzlor, and Mantenna.
Mantenna. And you ordered those, didn't you?
Hmm.
Yeah, she
They
can't.
were the Monday release.
Yeah, she can't resist.
Yeah, every Monday. Well, not every Monday, but
No.
on Mondays, Super 7 do their release. And they have a window, November something. I can't remember the exact date.
Hmm.
But they're up for pre-order until, I'll say mid-November. I can't remember the exact date, but it is in November.
They give you about a month.
Yeah,
get
so
your
if you
order in.
want to order, you still have time.
Yeah, the only thing, and you know, this is something that I've seen as a complaint about Super 7 recently, is too much at once. Because they're not cheap. The Super 7 figures, they're not real expensive, but they're not cheap, especially collectively, especially since we've got a couple more here.
Yeah, they came out with 6 things
Yeah, at once.
at once.
And that was the complaint. People on Super 7's Facebook were like, give us a chance. Give us a chance to catch up here.
Yeah.
Especially since their previous orders aren't all in.
No.
They haven't sent out stuff from the last round.
Yeah, they got like 5 things
Yeah, it takes a while.
that hasn't come in yet.
And this is the He-Man from that series,
Yeah.
which is again looks like the Filmation style. Gave him 4 different heads, 4 different head sculpts, including a laughing head sculpt,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of cool.
I don't recognize where the blue bug-eyed.
The robot face,
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember that. Even in the comics, I don't remember that.
Uh-huh.
But I know I saw Super 7 at their, interview during the New York Comic Con, and they showed that.
Hmm.
But I couldn't remember what episode or movie or comic book that was from. So I think that's just something they made up.
It could be.
Hmm.
And of course, there's a Skeletor, including a laughing Skeletor, which I thought was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
he's got the stone. If you
Mhm.
remember the stone in that one episode, it was supposed to, if you look at it, it traps you in another dimension.
Mhm.
And that's pretty cool. And, you know,
And the
like I said,
sword, the other half of the
yeah, the
sword.
other half of the sword. Or no, that's not the other half of the sword. That's his power sword. You
Yeah.
see the skull and
Mhm.
bones on it.
Yeah.
But I know you're a huge fan of these, but yeah, that got under people's skin a little bit recently, where they're like, ah, give us a chance. You know, you get it at 6 figures at once.
Mhm.
It adds up fast.
Yeah, it does.
And that's it for Super 7. And
Okay.
we're going to take a look at Funko, which they pounded it out this week. There's a lot of stuff. Starting off with Full Metal Alchemist, which a lot of people have been asking about this one. It is an anime. I'm familiar with it. It's actually really well written. It's a decent anime. Some animes, they've gotten too silly for my taste. This one's not that silly. It's got a good storyline to it that I liked. 2 exclusives, one going to GameStop, one going to Hot Topic. You got Alphonse there with the 2 kittens. Or 3, there's another one.
Oh, yeah, one at his feet.
Because he's a disembodied spirit that's trapped in the suit of armor.
Oh, okay.
So the suit of armor is empty. But he's a really decent character. He's like an 8-year-old. He was wiped out in an experiment. You have to understand, it teaches a lot about the laws of equivalent exchange and why you shouldn't dabble in certain areas of the black arts, which his brother did, and that's why he's like that.
No.
But that's an interesting series, especially the Alphonse, little armor suit variants. But once again, I think they do a much better job. I know you said it, with animated characters than they do with actual people.
Yeah.
This is a t-shirt and glow-in-the-dark white Venom 2-pack that is, or anti-Venom rather, that is due to appear in box lunch.
Okay.
So the t-shirt and white Venom are anti-Venom in a box. Venom is a popular character. I hope they don't kill it. You know how it's overproduced stuff, like they made a million Batmans and a million Deadpools and Harley Quinns. I hope they don't do that with Venom too, because it seems like, I understand the movie's out, but they've been cranking Venoms out for a minute. Bleach, another anime. Not too terribly familiar with Bleach, but I know a lot of people were excited to see this coming up. 1 exclusive going to GameStop. A vinyl Bombshells 2-pack of Wonder Woman and Batgirl. And of course, Bombshells is a reference to the artwork that was painted during World War II. A lot of times it would be put on bombers and other jets. They would paint a woman on the side as a good luck charm. Disney Afternoon figures, action figures, which I'm sure you know all those characters.
DuckTales.
Yeah. And I'm surprised they did this, because their first wave did not go over well at all. It sat on the pegs and died until it finally got clearanced out. So I'm surprised they're continuing to go with it.
I mean, not DuckTales, Tailspin.
Tailspin, there you go.
DuckTales, Tailspin.
Tailspin.
Yeah.
Fortnite, get ready for it.
Oh, more.
More Fortnite. These are 5-star from Fortnite.
That middle one looks interesting.
Yeah, the tomato.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does look interesting. With
Those
the
are
pizza
some
cutter
interesting
characters.
looking characters, yeah.
So you get some 5-star Fortnite figures coming. You've got a ton of keychains. 10 keychains, and this is in addition to the pops we've already shown.
Yeah.
So they're starting to pick up steam with the Fortnite. Let's see how well that does for them. Pint-sized heroes, a lot of them.
But they're all 2-packs.
2-packs, yes. So you're getting 2 in one of those little cello bags instead of 1. So that's 10 sets, 20 figures.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I hope you can score them all.
Yeah.
If you're going for that. I know there are a lot of people into the pint-sized heroes. and
Vinyl
vinyls, a
2-pack.
couple of vinyl 2-packs there on the top, and then 2 more pops on the bottom. Or the one on the left has been shown a few times. Or is that a vinyl? Because it says vinyl on the bottom, but they don't look like vinyls.
And usually vinyls come in 2-pack.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something else, but there's two vinyl 2-packs and then 2 pops. But the one that looks like a dinosaur has been shown several times, but I have not seen the astronaut before. The Lost Boys, which was the Wednesday release from Frog Brothers from the Lost Boys. I know a lot of people have been anticipating that. Came out on the Wednesday release, so if you managed to get that, congratulations. And the Kingdom Hearts GameStop mystery box, which is no mystery because they're showing you what it is before they even start.
I like how that pop looks on that base.
Yeah, another Sora.
Yeah.
But it's Sora again. They've cranked out a ton of Soras recently. You will get one of the plushies pictured. It's a crapshoot. You don't know which one you're going to get.
But you're going to get the other stuff.
Yes.
The Sora and those 3 things.
Look like stickers to me. I'm not sure exactly what they are.
There's a 3-pack.
I'm not doing it because...
No socks?
No, I'm surprised. No socks, no t-shirt, nothing like that, no keychain. But it's getting to be too much with the Kingdom Hearts because, I was collecting it and I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore because they're cranking out too much and it gets hard to keep up.
Yeah.
Hikaris, that was a Friday release.
They haven't shown that in a long time.
Quite a
while. 2
more Hikari releases, a 2-pack of Spider-Mans and a 2-pack of Iron Mans. Both of those molds have been used before. And of course, this is the Hikari minis. I'm not a fan of the minis. I like the larger Hikaris, but they just don't do it anymore. They
haven't put out the Hikaris in a while.
Yeah, they backed off of that.
Now they're cranking them out again.
Yeah. The Jetsons.
Yay.
4 more Jetsons characters. You have the Jetsons. Are you thinking about getting these?
I kind of want to now because I want to complete this set.
Yeah. And Mr. Spacey is going to be in the Funko shop, though.
Yeah, so he might be.
I don't know, because it's a Hanna-Barbera.
Easier lately, it seems like, with the Funko shop. I only tried one time recently, and that was for the Care Bear, and I was able to get.
And Hanna-Barbera doesn't do as well in the Funko shop.
And usually, I don't know how popular the Jetsons are.
Yeah, for example, the Dorbs, the Jetsons Dorbs, they've been sitting in the Funko shop for months.
Yeah, but Dorbs don't really go over that well.
No, they don't. They're not that popular.
Yeah, I probably will look for it, in stores. If I wait around, it might go on clearance. So. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see how it goes.
But I like these. I like the look of them actually. They're not that far off from the characters.
No, and it is
except for the gigantic heads, but they pretty much look like the Jetsons.
Yeah, and they have the mouths, and that's what helps out a lot. To give them like a personality.
And Funko's been doing mouths more often recently.
Yeah, they do a lot of it on cartoon characters.
Yeah.
Human characters, not so much. But those do look good.
Lord of the Rings.
Seems like all of that's been out, because that little dog creature, I've seen that before. See the dog on the second row?
That's Gollum.
Oh.
It's not a dog. He just, he runs around on all fours. But he's not a dog.
But I mean, I recognize that. I don't know. It just looks the same to me. I don't know. And probably because I don't know the characters. So when you see one, it seems like you've seen it before.
Yeah. But a lot of Lord of the Rings.
And
these look to me like mystery minis, actually.
You think so? That look like full size. Well, then you got that.
Yeah, because I don't think they are. I think they're minis.
Oh, I don't.
I think they're mystery minis just because the bodies are so small.
It
didn't specify. However, these are obviously pops.
Yeah.
One of which is going to Hot Topic.
That king looked real interesting with his beard and everything. That looks pretty cool.
The one with the axe?
Yeah, with the beard.
That's a dwarf. That's Gimli. He's a dwarf.
Oh, wow.
The king is actually the guy with the pipe.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Aragorn.
And the one with the headdress. All the head thing going on and the beard. He looks pretty good.
4 more. One going to Barnes and Noble. And this is the MCM Comic Con in Europe. Okay. A 2-pack of
the Nifflers.
The Nifflers.
But that's already out.
Yeah, well, they're getting their own version with a MCM sticker on it, so that makes it different.
So it'll be the same one, just with that sticker.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's the same ones.
Okay.
And
who's that?
GameStop exclusive gift box
of
2 Overwatch characters, which comes with the keychain and the 2 stockings. And I don't know how big the stockings are.
But that would be a nice change, the stockings.
Yeah. I don't think that's
one of 2 stockings. So you ain't getting both.
That's right. You have to buy 3 of them and hope you get 2 different. That's what you're going to have to do. If I did that, I would have 3 of the same one. More Pez. Doctor Who, including the only Doctor Who counts, Tom Baker on the left. Tom Baker, the best Doctor Who, I don't care what you say. Although I have not seen any of the modern ones.
Yeah, so you can't say that.
In my personal opinion. I like the Tom Baker version. Golden Girls, because why not? May as well make Pez out of them too. I like that they gave them pastel color stems.
Yeah.
That fits with the 80s theme.
And it fits with them.
Yeah.
With the style of the Golden Girls.
And 2 Star Wars ones, a Jawa and a Sand Person. And Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph wrecks the internet.
Those are rock candies?
Yeah, they are getting a buttload of rock candies.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why, because they had an exclusive for New York Comic Con that was associated with it, because all the Disney female characters are being made into rock candies and incorporated into that film.
The queens or the princess or whatever you call them.
Whatever you want to call them. But they already did Pocahontas, and now here's 10 more.
They don't have Snow White.
Well, give it a chance. They 2 going to Target, 1 going to the Funko shop. And wow, and I'm like, wow, they're really cranking these out. I don't know if the rock candies are that popular. I don't know. I don't know. They might be. And there's your Snow White, since you asked.
Specialty series.
With the apple, and she's got the poison apple shirt. And Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which I don't like this.
You don't like them show?
I'm personally going to tell you why, and it's a personal thing here. No, because I don't like what they've done with the Archies since the creator died, and they took it over and they made Archie die in the comics, and then they introduced a bunch of gay characters, and they did everything they did to be politically interesting. Then they came out with Riverdale, which is essentially a soap opera. Now they're bringing Sabrina the Teenage Witch back, but it's going to be really violent and occultish. It's not any comedy element that the Archies have been associated with all the way back to the 40s is dead. And I just don't like that the direction they've taken all those characters. So that's me personally. I'm a fan of the Archies the way that they were. I don't like the political angle that they've taken with all of them, and this especially.
You know they redid Charmed.
Yeah, but I don't know what it looks like now.
Yeah, I seen the poster for it, but no. I wonder if they're gonna do a Charmed pop.
Wouldn't be surprised. And a metallic version of Battle Damage Skeletor. You interested in that?
I ain't getting that.
No, I'm
I don't even
surprised.
know where it's going. And by the time it hit eBay, it'll be $1,000.
Oh my God, don't say it.
So I'm not gonna even get my hopes up.
Yeah, going backwards because we'd like to be able to complete the Masters of the Universe sets that we have. Going backwards and trying to do that, it's tough.
Only missing 2.
You would be.
Skeletor, the original Skeletor, and Rain Man.
Oh yeah, I don't have the Rain Man either. I couldn't pull it off.
You don't have Skeletor. You don't have a lot of them.
I don't have a lot of them. I'm just and if I ordered them, they would send them and like
damn, somebody will stomp on it.
They'd wrap it in a paper bag.
Yeah. Or a Ziploc bag and
Yeah.
just put your name
Put
on
a stamp on the package directly.
Yeah.
Just put it on the box. Just write it on the box and put a stamp on the box.
Black Magic Marker.
That would be my luck.
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, they haven't done anything with that in a while.
Yeah, like a month. But it seems like it. A set of pens. Now, basically, you've seen these all before. These are going to be the same molds that have already been used, but now they've done it black light.
Yeah.
So, and take a look. These are mystery minis. Okay.
Oh, okay, those look cool. I like the colors.
This is the thing.
Oh.
This is how Five Nights at Freddy's should have been done in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like a lot of people sat there and said that, and now they've done it. And it makes you wonder, like when they do the Care Bears, and you're like, they should be flocked. And then they come out with a special edition flocked version. And you're like, yeah, thanks. Yeah. That's what's going on here. Actually, I like them too because of the colors. I'm not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, but I do like what they've done with the black light coloring here. This is how it should have been done in the first place. Here's their keychains.
Those are the plushy keychains.
Yeah, we could just skip that because it's plushy keychains. I'm not into that. It's a nightmare keeping those clean. People actually use them and they're like, they're so dirty. And action figures.
Oh, okay.
A series, they've already had the action figures out. Here they are again in these colors and these color schemes. And these do work great under black light.
Oh, okay. And then they
more
got
action figures, 4-packs, 2 4-packs of figures. And then ultimately, here's your pops. And you've seen, like I said, many of you have probably seen these designs before. I've only seen that cupcake a couple of times.
Yeah.
But in the blacklight colors, which I think is a good idea. I actually like that. And they should try a few more things that way. And they're bringing the cereal back out in Fazbear with the blacklight mini Fazbear figure. So if you really are into the Five Nights at Freddy's, here we go again with another wave. A lot of stuff at once, but I do like the look of it.
Yeah, the black light does look good.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. And that's long enough because between Funko and Sideshow had a lot of releases this week, so it just pads it out a lot more. So what do you think? Is there anything there that you saw that you...
I like the Pennywise.
Of course, the NECA Pennywise. And what about the Predators from NECA?
And the Predator.
I like that homemade suit Mezco Spider-Man because I'm just a fan of the Mezco.
Yeah.
I really like, and the Scotty from QMX because I've got the Con and trying to work my way backward because I've already made a couple of figures and now another one comes out. It's not that there's that many, it's just that I got on board late. Because QMX, I think the Con, it came out like 6 months ago or something. So if they're spacing it out 6 months, that's not really that bad, especially at $180 a figure.
Yeah.
But what did you see? Did you see something that you really liked that you're like, wow, you like the Jetsons too?
Yeah, I might work on the Jetsons. Like I said, I'll look for them in the store.
Yeah.
They might hang around long enough to go on clearance.
Or you can get them on sale.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Sale or something, or I might get a Hot Topic coupon, 3 for $27. Then you have your $15 thing and military discount.
However you can finagle it together.
I know.
Yeah. Gotta pinch those pennies, folks, because this gets expensive.
Yeah, because it does get expensive, especially when a lot of things come out. And then if you try to branch out beyond Funko, Like we do the NECAs and Super
Yeah.
7s. So you got to try to save where you can.
So there you go. What did you see that you liked? Tell us about it in the comment section down below. We are curious. We'd like to see. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it if you can. Check out some of our other videos if you're new. We do a lot more than a weekly roundup on this channel. And remember, you can also find us at Open by Chance on Instagram and Facebook. So that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Archie's here, Betty's here, Veronica too, Reggie's here. Hey Jughead, where are you?